Hello there, my name is Calvin, founder and CEO of Mobi-Water, and today I'll be running you through a product demo regarding our Mobi-Water systems, both hardware and software, how to install and use our sensors, and also how to log into the Mobi-Water platform. So Mobi-Water provides a real-time water monitoring, management, and billing solution. And some of the key products that we have are smart tank and reservoir level sensors. So these are basically ultrasonic sensors that you install in your reservoir that allow you to track how much water you have stored in your reservoir and how you're using it. And they send you a notification whenever you're about to run out of water. So they ensure you never run out of water. We also have our smart meters products. So these are wired smart meters, send real-time data to our platform, and you can be able to view them, the meters on our platform. So meters available in different sizes. So we can do anything from a very small household pipe to a bulk residential or commercial or utility water meter. And we're able to capture this data through GSM SIM cards installed in the meters that send data to a platform either every 5 or 10 minutes, and you can program this depending on the frequency of how you want your data. Lastly, we have our billing product. So we have our prepaid water meters or pay-go meters. And then we also have our postpaid smart meters that can either run on GSM SIM cards installed within the device, NB-IoT or LoRa-based meters. On the right-hand side, we have our software. So we've built a full end-to-end stack software that includes a web dashboard that allows you to track your data on an online dashboard, or basically on your computer. And down below, we have a mobile app available on the Android Play Store, as well as SMS notifications that work on feature phones. So just to show you how some of our products work. So you either install a smart tank sensor into your tank reservoir, so underground water tank, overhead water tank, or you can put in a smart meter along your water network. So what this do is these sensors allow you to digitize any old existing infrastructure and turn it into a smart water network. So these two products upload data to our backend platform. And it's here where we do the data filtration. So just to remove any erratic or wrong readings, we refine the data. We do some machine learning and predictive algorithms. So just to ensure that the data that we get is correct, is accurate. And then we present this data on any of our front-end software. So you can be able to easily track real-time operational data throughout your entire network. You can set thresholds and notifications to be able to get notifications either when your water is running very low or when you're having a predicted water leakage. So you can be able to track that, or when you're exceeding your consumption thresholds. We do provide a multi-tier user access. So you can have different people viewing different data sets on our platform, and you can also have an organizational admin that can basically add and remove users, configure the meters, just fully autonomous product. Then we have our pay-go systems. So these are basically prepaid meters. So you make small purchases using mobile money. So it's mobile money integrated. It's quite something that's quite big here in Kenya. Once you buy your token amount, we get a notification on our platform. We generate an unique token number. So it's a 20-digit unique token number, STS secured, that's sent to the tenant or the consumer. And then once they put the token inside the water meter, a remote valve will be able to open and you can consume your water. So what this does is it allows the end user to be able to make small purchases for their water payments instead of having a very large bulk monthly fee at the end of the month that may be very difficult for people to pay, leading to high debts. So this allows you to make small payments as you consume your water on a day-to-day basis. And then as a utility management personnel or property management personnel, you can be able to track each and every single transaction, each and every single token generated on our platform. So I'll just show you that on the actual software demo. And some of the unique key features that we've built for this is we have a fully automated token generation system, so STS secured. You have real-time management and accounting of the token purchases that are done. We've integrated into mobile money, so allowing even people at the bottom of the pyramid to be able to purchase tokens and use them. The meters allow for automated water shutoff upon token depletion. So this ensures that you don't have any sort of deaths or leakages happening within your water network. And lastly, we do have tariff and location management system, so you can easily map out your water meters or your water network to be able to use it quite simply. Just to move on to our actual web dashboard. So this is where everything comes alive, where you'll be able to see the data. So as I mentioned, you have a unique multi-tier user access. So this is one of the demo accounts that we've built primarily for this demonstration. So you have your email, you have your password. Once you input that, you just click on submit. So this takes you to a landing page where you can be able to see just a summary of the number of systems you have on the Mobi-Water platform. So for this case, you have 3 large water reservoirs. You have 5 smart meters. Based off of the thresholds that you've put, we actually give you a summary of how many of these are normal, so basically operating within your thresholds. How many of these are low? So anytime a tank goes or a water meter goes below your set threshold, you can be able to easily identify it on this specific platform. You have your high notification. So this shows you how many meters or tanks have exceeded the set thresholds. And then we also track devices that are offline, allowing us to provide fast maintenance and to also be able to troubleshoot devices remotely and on-site if required. Down here you have your list of tanks, so I'll just click on any one of these tanks, but this is basically a summary of your tank name, the percentage of water within the tank. So in case of any sort of water shortage, you can be able to track how much water you have in your reservoir tanks and be able to know how you're using it and when you will actually run out of water and will need to refill this. Here we give you your tank volume, and then this just gives you your last reading. So as you can see, this is around 10:51 and it's actually 10:53, so this updated about 2 minutes ago. So once you click on any of the tanks, now you get into your basically your data visualization page. This allows you to see your percentage. We give you a small data set on if the tank is refilling and at what rate it's actually refilling. So this is about 1,100 liters per hour. If your tank was draining, you'll also get a notification showing you that. This is static data. This is static data showing you the tank dimensions. This is 100,000 liter tank, and you have your tank dimensions just right here. Here we give you your water column in meters, your volume of water within your reservoir, and again your last updated time, which is about 2 minutes ago. We also give you a summary of basically a graph summary of how your trends or how you're using your water, and you can easily be able to track this on a historical timeline. So you can be able to click there and just click on update, and it will populate for you the trends that you've been having for the past couple of weeks. As you can see this, so anytime the water breaches the red line, a notification is sent out to the registered people within the platform. So this makes them aware that the water levels are running low and they can actually take action to be able to refill the tanks or manage the tanks. Just to go back to your landing page, on the lower end you have your smart meters. So this updates in real time. So you can see we have multiple meters on this platform. You can see one of them is red. So this is basically because it's exceeded the high threshold. So an alarm has already been sent out alerting them that they've exceeded their daily threshold that they'd actually set. So just to click on it, you can see we have a similar visualization page just like we did for the tanks. So here we give you your last hourly usage to help you know how much water you've used within the last hour. We give you today's data. This is from midnight up until this point in time. We give you your weekly summary of consumption and also your monthly summary. So this is quite a bulk client for us, which is why they've consumed 67 million liters of water. And then you can see this is static data just about the system and the platform. The installed water meter. It's an 8-inch pipe. The daily threshold is 2 million liters. These are pulse meters, so we give you your pulse rate, and then we give you a consumption state. So this is where you'd either be normal or high, depending on if it's breached your thresholds, and then the last updated time. Just down here, we just give you a quick summary of how much water you've used. So as you can see, the average consumption usually ranges between 3.5 million liters to 4 million liters. And on specific days where probably you're having some maintenance or anything like that, you'll have your very low water volumes being consumed. So down here, we just give you a brief graph. So this is a graph of water usage. So consumption, how much have been consuming. And this is where we're also able to track flow rate. So you can easily click here to view the flow rate that is passing through the system or through the pipe. And in any case, if you have any sort of leakages within your network, then you'd be able to easily see them here. Leakages usually appear as a very consistent graph, and then it's easily identifiable because you'll have water consumption throughout your usage. Just like in previous one, if you wanted to view your historical data set, you just come and click here and you'll be able to see how much water you're actually using. So as that populates, yeah, so you can see the specific periods where they actually do not use water within the facility, and then the periods where they have very peak consumption patterns. Lastly, we just created a specific module that would allow our clients to be able to do some analysis on the different water meters within the facility and be able to see how much water is coming in, how much is going out. You can analyze this on a day-to-day basis, month-to-month basis, or even just inflows and outflows within your water network. With regards to billing, so we've built our prepaid and postpaid billing. So this is where we allow pay-go payments, small payments. We allow property managers and water utilities to use our platform as a billing solution. Sorry. And you can just click on any one of these. So right here, we just give you a summary of the number of buildings or zones within that you're tracking, the total number of meters, the total received payments. So because payments are made through a mobile money account, so it's actually hosted in a mobile money wallet, and you can actually transfer this amount to your bank accounts. And this is where you can have your payments being moved to your bank account. So once a payment is transferred, it moves from the collected in your mobile money wallet into your transferred amount. And here we give you a balance of how much money is being held within your mobile money account. Down here, we just give you a summary of the building name, the location of the building. So we do collect GPS coordinates of where each specific meter is installed, so it's easy to track and to do maintenance. We give you the number of meters within each specific property, the monthly number of units they've purchased, the monthly revenue collected from each unit, and we also look at the monthly consumption for each specific building, so that in any case you can be able to know how much each specific building is consuming. Just to click on one of them, we do give you a summary of how much each specific house is consuming, or how much they've paid for your full month. So house number, you have your meter number, you have your token amount, so how much they've purchased for the full month. Here, what we do is, one of our revenue models is we take a 10% commission on each of the payments. So if you buy, let's say 600 shillings, which is about $6 of water, we do take a 10% commission, and then that's the token amount we generate tokens for that specific amount. And then here we provide for you your unit rate, so based off of the tariff that the specific building owner has put. So this is the unit cost. So for example, if you buy 600 or $6, we generate for 540, and then you have your units there based off of the unit rate cost. And then here we give you the number of transactions that the client has actually made to purchase the full amount. So in this case, the client has made 13 purchases to reach the 750 shillings or $7.5. We also give our clients the full transaction pattern. So we give you transactions based on the date and time, and you can be able to see the purchases are varying based on the different clients. And when we talk about PayGo, this is where you can actually see the benefit of PayGo. So it allows you to make any sort of token purchase amount. So you can see very varying purchases being made by different clients on very specific days, and you can see this as far back as you can. So for the whole month, you can be able to see clients' token purchases just to create some accountability within your billing platform. Other than that, you also have your analytics dashboard, so where we track your real-time consumption. And this is one of the things that you can use. You can either compare different meters. You can come and track weekly consumption for the different meters. So you can, ideally, you can even pull back data for this week, just to compare on a day-by-day or a week-by-week basis how much what is being consumed by each of the meters. And you can also see this on a monthly basis, where you can be able to track, let's say, from the beginning of the year, ideally how much each specific meter has been using on a monthly basis. So as we can be able to see here, you can be able to see each of the specific smart water meters that we have installed on this demo account, and you can be able to see on a month-by-month basis how much water has been consumed by each of the specific meters. And this ideally allows you to be able to track and identify consumption patterns. We're also looking at building various machine learning algorithms for this, and we're hoping that once we do get into the program, we'll be able to now build out some of these modules just to make it easier for our clients to be able to identify trends in their water consumption, to give them data and insights into how they can be able to conserve water, and ideally be able to predict periods of water wastage in order for them to conserve the water that they're currently using. Tank refills, so this is something that we're still building out in beta, and this is to allow clients to be able to track refills in their reservoirs based off the data that we get from the ultrasonic level sensors. Telemetry, this is more or less a module that allows us to track the device health. So we look at signal strength. This is here. We look at battery charging. So a lot of our devices are solar powered, just allowing us to be able to deploy them in very rural locations where you can't have electricity access, or even in hard to reach places where it's very difficult to run an electrical cable. We look at the temperature inside the device, so just to see if there's any components overheating or we're having any troubles with the device. And lastly, we look at signal strength. So a lot of these devices are GSM based, so we like to track signal strength so that in any case, if we have an issue with signal strength, so that may mean we might be losing some data or losing some data packets. So we like to look at signal strength to be able to allow us to ensure that the devices are installed in correct places, they have good signal strength, and to allow us to also get very good data consistency. On settings, so this is largely for tank management. So this is where you can set your different high and low thresholds. You can be able to edit various tank details. And this can only be done by an organizational admin. They can be able to change different aspects of their tank and their thresholds. Same for the flow meters. You can be able to easily edit your daily thresholds, your pulse rates, and your meter sizes. And lastly, we have your user access module. So this is where you can be able to add different users. You can be able to identify who's a normal user who basically can only be able to view the data but can't edit the data, and who is an organizational admin that can be able to both add new users to the platform, or even just delete users or change different parameters within the platform. And then so basically what Mobi-Water does is it allows you to be able to track real-time water usage. It allows you to be able to get notifications when you're almost running out of water, to allow you to be able to get alternative water sources. It allows you to track your water consumption. It gives a notification whenever you're exceeding your daily thresholds. And all this coupled together can allow organizations, utilities, NGOs to ensure that communities have adequate water access for them to be able to use. And for large organizations, it helps them to be able to manage their water usage and water distribution. And I think with that, I would like to close off the demo. And I hope that you've enjoyed the demo, and looking forward to your feedback and comments. Thank you.